Stargate, Captain's Log. Oh, Sunday morning. It's actually 10:24 in the morning, and yeah, Gilligan decides he wants to go to the warehouse earlier today, and yay! I'm like, oh, no worries. Yesterday, actually, I started going for a bit of a walk along the beach last night, and it was so nice out there. Like, still really humid and all, but I just sort of kept walking. I had my shorts on and just kept walking and walking. I didn't get back till after 3 o'clock. It was like 3:30 in the morning I got back, and I did like one of my really longer circuits, not a full this real big circuit that I do, but I did we did a circuit. Oh, it was wonderful out there, but yeah, didn't get back till real late, and I started stuffing myself with food at 3:30 in the morning. Alright, let's get to the warehouse and get a few things done, present a few things, fix a few things, and keep life rolling. And Buddy's going to be at the Gilligan. He's going to be at the train station momentarily. So let's do this, Rich Piano. じゃあこのチェーンソーね、僕はオーストラリア人、そしてちょっと日本語だけ。このチェーンソーちょっと修理ました今。 OK、これ新品の、これ私の、これまだまだ修理ます。Okay, so this is let's see, PowerMate PMS-290 PMS の290 PowerMate。So ちょっと古いスタイルでもいいもの。いや、let's see a blade here. The saw is 30 chains like 34ぐらい from ここからね。So yeah, 34ぐらいですね。そしてセンチ、これカバー、ちょっと古いカバー、もうカバー、okay, it's there's a pump で、これ2サイクルですね。So このスターもの、50 to 1、50回、日本語50回1、50回1。Something like that, 私の友達最近話しました。50 to 1。OK、じゃあ、でもこのスターもの、これ25回1、you can use that。これ高い。そして、もし、僕はだいたい2サイクルオイル from Directs から一番安い。これ2サイクルオイル、Regular gasoline、これ20ミリリッター、20ミリリッターだけで1リッター一緒。あとでまず私のタンク is somewhere. Gasoline tank. Oh, yeah. So 1リッター20ミリ一緒。まず後で一番安いスターをしますね。そしてこれプリミックスでも高いね。ナフコから多分。いえ、そこでナフコか。僕はだいたい自分でガソリンミックス、プリミックス myself 自分で。じゃあここに糸島ですね。そしてすぐそこマイブルーのクイーンズヒルゴルフクラブ、クイーンズヒルズゴルフクラブ、だいたい初めて会います。ゲート、すぐそこね、こっち、そこにゴルフコース、その山 だいたいベスト一緒にそこに会います。後でここ来ますね。私の倉庫、ここと別の倉庫、たくさん tools そこに。じゃあ、let's start. これ off, on. Let's give that a go. Yeah. Switch OK。もしこっちとこっち一緒スタート。これ Press and then let go。音でも後でもしタッチスポン。So condition OK。Safety switch OK。いいもの。そして it's the PMS-290。いいもの。このスタイル、チェーンブレーカー、これ新品でも私のチェーンブレーカー違う、このスタイル。これ一番いい。でも、いいもの。そう。じゃあ、今、ちょっとガソリン入った。そう、2サークね。そう、ミックス。もしミックスなし、piston rings no good ここにチェーンオイルここにセッティングピンオイルちょっとdown on the chain so ちょっとオイル入ったチェーンオイルこれチェーンオイルチェーンオイルさあ、ここにちょっと入るそして good condition chain nice and oiled it's good ここにチョークでも僕はなしにしました初めてエンジン寒いちょっとスタートあと、寒いエンジンたくさんプーなってで OK でもチョーク嫌いパンジャー OK でも後でエンジン温かい一つボンスタートいい今ちょっと温かいそうon Okay, that's that. Okay, じゃあ、what's my next? じゃあ、これ私のものね。そして、ベスト、もしなと買えます。ベスト、自分でミックス一番安い。このもの、デンジャーね、危ない。そして、Safety いつもフッティングポジション、セーフティーポジション、ね、もしネットはわからない僕はちょっと教えます。teaching, because it's 危ないものね。すぐ、もしネットはバカ人、すぐ救急車来ます。すぐ病院に来ます。そして、遠い違う。Not a toy. Okay. ね、僕はたくさんものをそこにある。じゃあ、まだこのジェネレーター、カブレットちょっと修理ますね。Okay. 僕はだいたいこと品する。でも、面白い修理ます。エンジン。 engines and things. Hey brah, can you make some more didda noises? We're gonna try one more time. Contact! Hang on, not yet, I haven't pressed the button yet. Here we go. On, go! Actually, I've got some steel spiky things over there. More noises. Alright, we'll turn up the dial for more speed. Go, more speed! I guess you can say that's, how do you put this in a very eloquent term? That thing's fucking shit! Now that I've stopped throwing a temper tantrum, well, that, at least I kept some of the spiky wikies, the bits for it. They've got all kinds of different designs of bits. Yeah, this old Makita, I'd say that the gear's stripped in it. Or, well, the motor, something might be stopping the motor from spinning, you know, bits and pieces of gear or something like that. They got some kind of elliptical kind of dealy wheelie in there. I pulled them apart before and greased them. I think this one's well and truly had its day. Back in the day, this would have been a pretty decent unit, but I think we'll just have to send this to the tunny fella for scrap. I called him up last night about the chainsaw, and he goes, "Alright, he says, can you try and sell it?" I'm like, "How about you try and sell it?" He goes, "No, you can have a portion of the portion of the benefit." Alright, you can have this bloody thing. Yeah. Okay, now I'll present some listings due to being Sunday. I'm gonna scrap that. That's good. That chainsaw's good. That there's dripping a bit, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Due to being Sunday, I think I'm just saying it's just ghastly weather, but I want to take those two things at least to, maybe some of these too, to a local shrine. Being Sunday, people might be there praying and stuff, so I'll go during the week, get that sorted out. Mate, it's warm. Ugh. Yeah, it's warm. Okay, right, next plan. What are we doing now? What are we doing? Alright, my buddy just came back from an adventure to the Jiddo Humbaiki, which is quite a way. He felt like going for a bit of a walk, and he came back and it looked like he just came out of the jungle. So I quickly go, "Oi!" I'll turn that on to full power. It's just on light power right now. Turn on to full power, chuck him in front of that, and he's alive. You still alive?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Yeah, you're okay. Got me one of those George, I like these. That's the latte one. You know, the honey one's even better.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see, you can get them at one of the supermarkets. Right, what we have here is failure to communicate. No, what we have here is real deal shells. Now I reckon these will clean up real good. There's people out there that use different types of, I don't know what substances they use to clean them, but sometimes they contact me and I like when I get feedback like that. They send pictures and say, "Oh, I'll clean them all up," and they come up real beautiful. These are, yeah, real deal shells. The cases are in great condition. Real deal wood cases and all. With black, we're down 1, so there's 181. You don't even need anything close to that to have a full game, but anyways, this particular one chipped. That's alright, but the rest, yeah, real good. I found a couple of minor chips here and there with a couple of these, like that, but essentially there's 182 here, full set. So yeah, they're running at around 9 to 9.3 millimeters, something in that range. whites around 9, and the blacks I found are around 9.3 millimeters, utilizing my vernier caliper here. So they're good thick size, good thickness, which makes them, you know, this is real deal. This is expensive stuff. So I've got actually some real deal Edo stuff in there, more flat style, much older, the Edo ones. In fact, I've got, that's my resources here for Edo that I do. In fact, there was a couple of Edo pieces that were in this case, so I'm like, ooh, okay. So I took those and put them in the resources there. I was hoping that I would have more, you know, just like out of a fluke or something, and I could bolster what I was working on the other day. But there's still plenty the other day for games and all. Anyways, yeah, these are the real deal. If you're going through Etsy, I'll need your phone number for the invoice for the air freighter. Yeah, if you regardless eBay or Etsy, yeah, contact me, polish them up. Some people out there like to polish them up. They're the real deal, so well worth doing. And yeah, send me a picture if you buy any of my stuff, you know, send along a picture, what have you. And some people got my email address and they send me pics of what they're doing, and over the years I've helped facilitate people to build Japanese gardens and that sort of thing in the Western world. So, you know, let's be a part of it. This is, you know, not just a business, it's a lifestyle. So I may be poor, but I'm working towards happiness, and if you fall into contentment, you've won. So yeah, you know, philosophy 101 by ABAREBUGYO. Okay, now I'm gonna pack them up. I'm calling these, I'll get them packed up, and I'm calling these GB shells, go board shells, August 4th. There we go. So oh, let's get this off now. Oh, you're warm too. Oh, it's really humid in here. I can tell you, cat under a hot tin roof. Yeah, they're the real deal. What I might do is I've got some backlog of some stuff that I did photo shoots of and all that. That over the next few days I'll get that sorted out, get them. I've uploaded the videos, I'll have to upload the listings. I think what I might do, I've got something to pack that's going to go off to Denmark, I think, something like that. And I may very well this very day present, say, that shogi board there, and one of these Icho. Just grab that one. Yes, I'm gonna bunch on here that are not exactly sitting very good right now, so I better get them off there. Okay, don't want to bump them. Real deal stuff. Okay, right, let's continue. Can't wait to get back in front of that. Whew, it's warm. Okay, so what we have here is a beautiful antique hinoki. This is hinoki wood. Look at the colorations going on here, different differentiations of colorations. A few nicks and bonks and scratches here and there. But essentially, that's really nice. The pieces are really good too. One spare there. Let's see now. That's just lines for cracking line there, but that's just the wood itself really. So you can see another one there. That's just grain lines as they follow. Grain lines here and then grain lines. See the difference in coloration here. It's hinoki. It's beautiful. It's highly coveted wood, that. The pieces themselves carved and painted. So they're not urushi, which are real high level, but they're good, definitely. The designs are slightly different for these and these. Slightly different from what I'm used to. But nice all the same as the king right there. Nice. Alright, they upgrade. Nice. There's your lance. Upgrade they do. Alright, so yeah, you get this nice wooden box with it too. I'm thinking of going via the air freighter for this, just so you get it quicker. Could sea freight it, but yeah, go with the air freighter and we'll get it a whole lot quicker. And we'll be ready to rock and roll and playing shogi. It's a fun game, it really is. It's kind of, I like the aspect of it when you capture a piece and utilize that in your own arsenal, and you set them up. Generally you've got like off case, you've got these wooden stands. I don't see them around much. I get them every now and again. You got this wood stand, you capture a piece, and I like to position them and sort of, just for a joke, I'll sort of move them around a bit and sort of, you know, taunt my mates as you know, to show them, hey, I've got this piece. So because you've got to be thinking, all right, this is what's happening here, but what could they do with a piece that they can utilize, force back into their regiment, force back into their ranks, and you fight for us now, and you can chuck him anywhere, and so that's a wonderful aspect of the game. Yeah, so anyone that's into chess would very much enjoy shogi. You know, it's yeah, it's a lot of fun. With that, I managed to find a black piece. It's not as thick as the other ones, but this stuff here is the stuff I was working with the other day. So I just stick that on there, and so if I see them, I'll sort of see if I can complement that, because it was down 23, down 22 on the blacks, but that's with four sets. So you know, if you just go, oh yeah, 6 here, 6 there, 6 there, you know, that's plenty enough for playing. Yeah, I found it in there. Alright, right, the tunny fella just came over and he's all soaking wet, and he goes, oh, this mist shower. He's built the mist shower. Oh, I'm calling this one shogi August the 4th. Alright, I said I'll be there in a minute. Gonna go and have a look at his mist shower that he's built. I call it a harebrained idea, and joking around saying all your electrical goods are going to be no good on the morrow, but we'll see. You've got to hand it to him. He stopped the outpour of the water at the tap. He's sort of redesigned something and got that going, so it might be quite good. So we'll see how we go. I might just flood this camera with mist. So I'm telling you, mate, it's humid. Yeah. Oh man. Even Crowy, I haven't seen him for quite a while. I see him around with his baby Crowy, but they don't seem to come out when it's this warm. Woo. We got mist shower. Woo! Come on, show us your mist shower. I won't film this bloke running around and he's going all muscle man. Alright, went mist shower, doctor. Oh! Yeah! Alright, so he's got some nozzles. Okay, here we go. Gotta stand back with the computery thing. Show us the mist shower. Apparently he's thinking This is kind of shit so far. Oh! We have missed! Nice!
まだ水がぬるいからあれやけど。
いやいやいや、今でも結構涼しいですけどね。自分で、私的には。
Oh, that's not bad actually. Alright. Imono desu ne. I said you were going to make something good. Oh, yes I did.
これってここで使えるのかな。
これ
何ですかこれは。
Wi-Fi mode.
Wi-Fi。
差し込むだけちゃう？
差し込んで、あれですか、パソコンとかにですか？
じゃないかな。
So there's not a memory stick or anything?
I don't think so. It's not memory stick.
So just for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
4G. Interesting.
でもこういうのってどっかと契約しないといけないですよね。
中国製やからいらんかもしれない。
Wi-Fi key on it. But you have to pay for this, right?
Usually.
Can always try it. Alright, I'm going to jump in his mist shower. See, I had confidence in you, Tunny fella. You totally doubt it. It looks good, doesn't it? Whoa, look at that. Shashin through. Wow, that's sea hawk. Mountain hawk. He's up there. I heard him doing his trill the other day. Here, he's coming back. The other day, a hawk soko desu ne. I heard him doing his trill just the other day. And he's just over there. Here he comes. Kochi ne.
Oh. Tombi.
Tonbi? Tonbi? Tombi. So, Yama hawk. Yeah, mountain hawk. Tombi. Beautiful, man. Kirei, eh? ずっと前、ここに2つ sea hawks いた。There was 2 sea hawks that went whoosh こっちね。So 時々 sea hawk この辺来ます。So sea hawk どこで egg ここどこわからん。Yeah, I don't know where they put them in.
Sea hawk.
多分島 Maybe in the islands, yeah. Atsui, hot, humid. Ooh, so no mizu shower off? Off, okay. Ah, tabun wasalata ne. You forgot. Wasalata means, I said, did you turn off your water shower, mizu shower? And mist shower he's made up. And he goes, yeah, it's off. And he goes, Wasalata means forgot, so maybe he's forgotten to turn that off. Alright, nature toilet and get back to work. I've got a beautiful Icho Go board that I'm just took some pictures of it, and I'll get a video done. I can hear the trill. Is that the same one? That comes from over there. He might have done some circle work, but he's calling out to his mates or something. Okay, just saying to the tunny fella, saying, ashita kimasu ka? And that means ashita, tomorrow, kimasu, come, ka. You use it as a question. Ashita kimasu ka? And he goes, ashita konai, ashita ko, like call, that's sort of a formulation of come, nai. Put nai on the end of something and that's a negative, no. So, and I go like this, I go, ashita, tomorrow, I made the motion for drinking. He goes, so he's just going to go off and get drunk. Okay, what do we got here? Now, I don't know if that can be cleaned off or something, a little bit of a scuff mark you could call that. That's slightly rounded, that's fairly rounded off right there. So it's got a few nicks and bonks and scratches and stuff, but for what it is, this is real deal Icho wood. This is the most highly coveted wood. I've got a number of boards over there. Price wise, just ridiculously too good. I'm going to sea freight this. It'll take a long time. 6 weeks to 3 months is generally the thing. Look at the colorations, the differentiations. This is just beautiful stuff. And you see the flow of Icho. And that's my sweat, by the way. Whoa. I'm going to get back to that fan in a minute. But it's a beauty. It sits beautifully. That kanji there, the translator's just over there. He says, oh, it's just too worn to make out. And this is a real deal piece of antiquity. Let's have a look at this. Oh, the top section here, it's quite pronounced. The urushi lacquer, so it feels wonderful. Look at this coloration. Look at this. What a beauty. This is good. I think I should, just by looking at it, I'm like, no, I'm gonna have to chuck an extra $10 on this thing. This is really nice. This is Icho, mate. Icho. That's the top quality stuff. Real deal antique. Someone out there is gonna be like, yeah, I want that. That's just beautiful. Try not to bonk my real deal samurai jingasa right there. And that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. They're all authentic, by the way. They're authentic blades. They're legal to own without a torokshou, the registration, due to their length. One had to be cut down as a real deal. I like this. There'll be paint splotches on there, probably. Take that off. Oh, it looks like you can take that off very easily. It might not even be paint, might be chalk or something. That comes off very easily. This is a fine piece for sure. Yeah, look at just how beautiful the wood grain and the, wow. This has got a lot of aging in it, so that's been enjoyed by many over the years playing that thing. Very nice. Okay, now what I'm going to do is chuck that on the, always something going on, chuck that on the bench and see, try to figure out why it's leaking fuel. And my other one, about the same time, is leaking fuel. They decided on both the same day to do so. That was months ago. I'm like, yeah, you know, one of those, put it on the back burner and get around to it. Gonna start getting around to things. I've got so many get around to it do stuff, and I'm just crossing X's on the calendar. I'll be able to rack up a 4X, and an X means that I put in a serious day of just doing stuff, you know. Like last night, got to about, yeah, it was like 11:30 in the night time or something. I went for a walk, and I felt it was just so nice out there. I just kept walking, and I didn't get back to after 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, like that. So, all right, let's continue on here. Just an offshoot thought. I'm going to call this one, I think I put a sticker on it already. I don't recall. I wrote something down. Here we go. August 4th, Aug 4th, Icho. So that's what I'm calling that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go and get that other generator from over there too and check that one. I believe that this one here, because it's running beautifully, I reckon I must have just left the fuel cock on all the time, and it's probably just slightly overrided the needle and seat, and it's just dripped a little bit, and I've sort of thought that there might be something wrong with it. So this one, give a check, give a pass. And you still listening to the story, or you don't care anymore? You listen, bullshit, you're listening. What did I just say?
Jared, over there, that might work. That's what you said.
That's not exactly what I said. I'm going to go and get the other generator, chuck it on this bench and work on that one too, because I recall that one leaked too. So it might be just overriding the pressure of the needle and seat over time, and that's why you've got a fuel cock on the things. You don't care about this story, do you? Do you need me to help you carry some shit over there?
Don't worry about it. I can do it by myself.
Alright, what about that nice cold tea bottle you've got there? The really chilled ice cold tea bottle. I can help carry that one.
I can do it by myself.
Are you not going to take your tea?
No.
Oh! So it'll happen to just be right there
Yeah.
when you get back.
Yeah.
Nicely chilled.
No.
And that yum bread. I'll be there in a minute. I'm pleased with that. So I think this is just a slight fuel overflow issue. I must have left it for a few weeks and it just left a little bit of a pool of fuel. So yeah, this one ran real nice actually. At least I got to figure out what these kanjis here say. This one says starting, and this one says after starting. That's something like because the kanjis are different from what I've ever seen. So basically that means choke on, choke off, and I've written there in the master language, Zig English, choke off, and I've got choke on, so that's good. Yeah. Ooh, let me pull the bloody thing off the bench. Yeah. 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 We'll go over there. A few more key eyes and that would have worked. Alright, that's on. Actually, we can whip that over there. Ooh, yeah, do that. Woo! Yatta, 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 yatta. Right on. Let's fuel on. Fuel back off. Got a governor on it. As it goes, vroom, vroom, vroom. And it's got a governor on it with like this sensor. Really cool units they are. So when you chuck in under load, like you put some geely wheelie in it, like a drill or whatever, and then under load, the sensor will recognise that and increase the revs through some kind of Millennium Falcon kind of science with a flux capacitor or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's fine. Now, what I want to do is experiment, but I think I know what's going on. Like sort of leave it on for a few days, and I think that might just override slightly, and then off. Or maybe I just imagined it. Nah, I know that it did leak a bit. But I think that we have I think we're good to go. Beautiful. Okay, now we've got 3 generators. We've got this big beast here. Governor didn't work on that, so I just set it. I set the linkages were all bent up and whatever. I just set that. If that's the one, or was it the other one? I can't remember. I had another big one. I had 3 big ones. I've got another one about this size. It's a bit older and it is leaking, but maybe it's just the same issue. So I'm gonna go and grab that right now. Right, what do we need? Trolley. Might have been a bug. I think a little bird just shat on me, the bugger. I just flipped it over there. Oi! Wasn't very nice. Anyways, nigh on 4 o'clock, so the regiment leaves within the hour. So, yeah, that'll do. I'm thinking, I'll probably gut out, but I'm thinking grabbing my shorts tonight, going down to the beach, which is really far away. It's like 5 minutes walk. And jumping in and doing a bit of backstroke, bit of breaststroke, and what I'm really good at, side stroke. That's the only one I'm really good at. And yeah, jumping in that water and get that salt water into the pores. With all this humidity and all this oily chicken stuff I've been eating, because I've been chucking it in the oven, I reckon get that salt water into the pores and cleanse all that poresy, skinny stuff, you know. And I think they're doing that. Right, let's go and get this other generator, shall we? Okay, there she blows. Yeah, collecting more of this exercisey stuff. I don't really want to do that in the bloody heat. Whoo! Okay, in the humidity. Now, this unit here, all kinds of gizmos. This unit here was leaking, could be the same issue, hopefully. I don't recall if it had like a fuel cock. Dealy wheely. Sha! Ugh. Key eye on that one. So I'll just have to, there's your spark plug cover. Alright, I'll get it back onto the bench and see if we can figure this out. Ah, I've got no fuel oil. Well. Oh, so they've got this little dealy wheelie for an earth wire there. This thing here fell off my, came off my grinder, and that's got an alligator clip there. I think that fell off for that very reason. Anyways, how about this for a groovy design? Here, right there, I just happened to notice, you've got a screwdriver thing stuck in there, and this dealy wheelie you can extract your spark plug. How's that, eh? Never knew that. Now, I believe that this was leaking. But I don't see a fuel cock. So I had it sitting there for quite some time. Now, I believe that now, whatever you do, if you're going to check the fuel level, don't exactly get a cigarette lighter and look in there. Not a good idea. Dummy idea. There's a cigarette lighter. Get like a closed torch. Not an open flame. Not the best idea. Saw a bloke in this video years ago in the Darwin Awards, and he was a fuel tank driver, and he decided to, I might need two hands for this, he decided to do that, and he was at a fuel station, and he put his got a cigarette lighter and had a look inside. He had the tank, he was sitting on top of the tanker, and he had the top valve thing open, and flicked his cigarette lighter. Have a look. And then that was, you know, he was barbecued big time. Yeah. You don't fruit tingle around with fuel, that's for sure. And here's me just trying to do this with one hand. Hang on. If only I took notes. Yeah, so much more helpful. Under that cover I might be able to get to the carb. I'm thinking that maybe this one, from recollection, I just couldn't get it to start again. Now there's no juice whatsoever in it, fair bit of rust, but it's only really just under this cap region, so it's like maybe some moisture got through there over the time, because in other areas it seems pretty sort of alright. So I'm kind of guessing, I believe that I had fuel in it. I do believe it was leaking, but maybe it's the same issue as the other one. What I'm thinking is make notes, because you come back to stuff and then you're like, what's wrong with this again? Thinking maybe there's a bit of rustages blockage. Like you've got a, there's your tank level there, and then you've got pipey thing that goes up there. So if you've got a bit of rust sediment in the bottom there, it doesn't really affect that too much. Generally, I was watching the Bearded Mechanic, and very funny show, him and his mate, and he was saying about fuel tanks for motorcycles. He was talking about this rust remover stuff, rust inhibitory removery kind of stuff, and he chucks that stuff in, and a couple of days later, crystal clear, you know. It's only really in just this region here. I'm not too worried about it. I think if I get to the carb, and maybe just the lines and blow them out a bit, I might be able to blow some junk back up here. But first things first, get some juice back in it, see how that goes. But I don't, this particular model, I don't recall that there was a fuel cock with it at all. But I don't know, maybe it's the bottom of the car. I remember this thing was leaking, but that's my memory. So, you know, what do you call that, grain of salt? I've never used that term before. Now, what's behind that? I'm thinking I could even try to use my brain. It's probably the air filter. But behind that is the carburetor. I might be able to get to it now. Let's try this one. This Guggy Goo Cleaner Element. No, Te Hitore or something. Something like you can take it out with that. So kanji rare. But that means like person, hand, person, something. You put that together and that even makes a word. Right, so there's your air filter. Behind that we have a carburetor, but I'd like to put some juice in it. This is a 4-stroker, so I don't have juice for it. I don't want to waste that stuff there. So, plan is initially go and get some juice. Now, because of telelism, hang on, I've got some juice, some precious juice that was hidden in the vehicles. I do have some juice, but this might be mixed. Hang on, this is going to go. Let's just ease off the pressure. There we go. See? I like to clean all around this stuff first of all. Where's that rag gone? Yeah, the good one. Where's my filter for the fuel liney thing there and all that jazz? Yeah, because of terrorisms, one bloke decided to go because he something about his comic books or something, and some company went there and decided to burn down the building and kill people. And now, if you go to the fuel station with something like this, so you can mix fuel for something like that piece of awesome, you got to give them your identification and all this bullshit, just so you can get some juice. Yeah, but once you've done it once, I think at a particular station they've already got it or some bloody nonsense. But you know, all this shit you got to go through, all that terrorism stuff that went on, right? So how affected are we? Like, it's like internet securities, or your internet banking things, or your I don't know, your email addressy thing, and then they're like, oh, you need to plug in your password, and then some website, oh, you're gonna have to give us periodically we change your password, and you can't use a password you might have used ages ago. And you know what I'm talking about, all that stressful shit. If only you could have, because I'm better than you, I know everything, so I believe that there should be, me being that modest, I reckon there should be the old ways and the new, and you can do both, right? Yeah. And so you can just step away from all that high-techy, all that telephony, all that shit. Just walk away from the digital currency world and just work in cash, mate. You know, and just all that stress bullshit of internet-y things and digitally things, and just walk away from all of that and then just use. Is that all I got? I haven't eaten yet today. It's nearly 5 in the afternoon. Right, but we've still got some chicken back at the ranch, so that's good. Alright, now, does this smell of oil mix? Is this mixed? Don't have the acuteness of nasalnesses to even figure out if that's mixed juice, but that's good enough. It's not like you're going to destroy it, just extra lubrication. Okay, let's whack some juice in this dealy wheelie here. Yeah, I wish I had some of that rust remover stuff. It works wonders. Oh, I wish I had one of those electromagnetic-y flux capacitor Millennium Falcon things, and you whack it in, you get some lightning from those things, right? You chuck like a lead in there, you get lightning from that, and then that bone connects to this lightning box bone, and you open the top up and you stick like carburetor parts and stuff in it, and then through the process of electrolysis clean stuff. I only heard about that like just a couple of years ago, watching dudes like repairing vehicles and stuff, and I was like, yeah, sometimes you see these things and you're like, man, I've never seen one of those, I've never seen one of those, or this with some tool that does a particular thing, you're like, wow, why didn't I think of that, you know? It's great. I like watching people that fix shit, you know? Yeah. Now, back to the story. Hang on, let's deal with this fuel. There really wasn't that much in there. I do recall now, sort of, that might have been the fuel I mixed for that weed whacker thing. Now, if I had any sense, I would have gotten that clean glass I've got from around here somewhere, poured some into that, and then just swilled it, you know, like fancy pants whiskies and wine and stuff, and drank that. No. And then I could see if it's like mixed fuel, you can sort of tell the difference between fuel and, you know, because I'm stupid, I didn't remember to do that. But anyways, now I don't believe that we've got much in the way of fuel here, so I think I'll whack that on the back of the rig. Yeah, we don't have much, but we might be able to turn this. There's the carby. We might have the dealy wheelie, we'll go both ways. Put it on a bit of an angle, and that way you might get enough to just pop over the tube slightly. Yeah, we go in there, bit of key eye on that one. Alright, right to have fuel systems all very clean, although there is a bit of rust in there. It's even got a gauge on this one. Stupid bloody bullshit. How can you not bullshitting? Hey, might not have that plastic thing down enough. 2 hands. Crowy just showed up to say hello. Right, where'd you go? I do recall that he's over there somewhere. I had some bread that had got really moldy and I totally forgot about it. Oh, this is not looking good. Yeah. Alright, just stay like that. This is not looking good. I suppose I'll eat any bloody thing, but oh shit, that's I can't feed him that. That's not good. No. Alright. Chloe's not eating today. Yatta yatta da 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 yatta yatta Okay. Now, I do recall that this had a... One of them had a leakage under it. I think I just couldn't get this one to restart. Maybe it was just a fuel issue. That was at the market, I recall. But I think it had a... I think they had leakages. Spider. At least we got that. You go over there. Now, so I'm probably okay. Probably thinking that's actually from the chainsaw, just the chain lube drip from the chain. I know that's okay. This unit here, I believe, huh! See, it's okay there. That's in the off position. Alright. This battery's about to die. No one's watching this shit. Give me a shout out if you're watching this shit. Say, I'm watching this shit. Some people do that, you know. Alright, so might have just been a fuel issue. I'd like to have that cleaner in there, but that'll do. Alright, so I'll get some juice, fill her up, and whack a couple of litres in it. And just sort of go from there. And if it's fine, I should at least just maybe keep one generator for the zombie apocalypse, and maybe sell some of the others. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much... I expected to actually have to pull this apart and have a bit of a looky-poos, but it might happen, that might transpire. We'll see. No one cares about this story. Whew, okay. Alright, I'll go and talk to Gilligan. He hasn't packed up yet. I'll tell you, his ice-cold tea's looking pretty good. He does watch my YouTube channel. That's the brown tea. Right, you get the green tea, the brown tea, and it's not unsweetened. This stuff's fantastic for you. It's it's really cheap, and he got it from the Jiddo Humbaiki, means the vending machine over that way. It's a fair way to walk in this humidity, but that's unsweetened. All it is just pure natural mountain water and tea leaves crushed, and however they do that science, I don't know, they use a flux capacitor or something, I'm not sure. We have our water back, which is fantastic. I've got a bunch of stuff that I said I was going to fix and just like the get around to kind of shit, making it happen though. See, every time I cross one of those, right, I'll do that tomorrow I guess, that means shit got done. Now, I'm going to have to harden up, gut up. Hopefully it won't end up like a Jaws 7 or Jaws 50 movie, or however, I don't know how many Jaws movies are out there. But I'm thinking I should really go for a swimmy poos in the ocean. Or maybe just the sea. Or maybe just the shore. Or maybe just, I might just sort of put my little, my big toe just in the water. That way I can say I really sort of did it, and then put across and just go, right, it's sort of close to the backstroke, the breaststroke, the side stroke, and the what do you call it, treading water. I was watching this thing, I was thinking they were talking about that, I'm like, I haven't done that in a long time. I wonder if I could still do a wonder. Who wrote the book of the... I wonder if I could actually do that again. Yeah, I can do that. I told you no one's listening to this story. Oh, finally get to kind of sit down a little bit. This is actually this easy sit-up exerciser thingy majiggy. Oh, because Bozo the clown over there, he's like taking my chairs all the time, so I never have a chair. And he's got his spy versus spy high-tech computery thing going on, building some program or whatever the bloody hell he's doing. Do we get to go yet?
I think 5 minutes.
Righto, does that mean I have to do 5 minutes worth of sit-ups? Yeah. Oh, God. At least we've got this fan here. Woo. Oh, this actually feels real good. Yeah. Oh, 5 minutes of this shit. Like, when do I get to rest? Huh?
Never.
Oh. The wicked only get to rest when they're dead. Something like that. Oh, no sleep for the wicked. Maybe time bends where you come from, but that's the longest bloody 5 minutes I've ever... Oh, bloody hell. Haven't you finished all that freaking zeros and ones or whatever the bloody hell that bullshit is? Oh, I'm still going over here, you know. Don't worry about me. You know, just do sit-ups continuously all day. I've got the Easy Help sit-up machine here, so, you know. Oh, don't worry about that. That's just strain. Yeah, don't worry. Shit. Bloody bullshit. I could just keep doing this all day. I'm really enjoying this. God damn it. I just need better friends, that's all. Like, you know, good people. Where can I find good people? Yeah. Yeah. Mate, I'm not kidding you. This thing here, he's gone over there to collect his other shit. This thing here, this Easy Extra, I've got another one, but it doesn't have this backing thing. I think I can actually raise that. Yeah, I can pull it out and raise it maybe. This thing here, it's even got some kind of stretchy, wetchy dealy really going on with this thing here. I didn't really bother using that. Mate, when I stood up, just my lower back just felt blissfully at ease. Wow, that felt real nice. Yeah, oh, I like that. I'm going to do some more of that tomorrow. Put it back here so I can make sure a whole bunch of shirts and t-shirts and socks and whatever end up on top of it and you never see it again. That's what happens with exercise machine. I swear to you though, no shit, that, whoa, my lower back just feels, whoa, and really nice. I was doing a bit of stretching earlier today at the train station while I was waiting for Gilligan there, and that complemented that really, really nicely. Okay, let's call that most of a day. But I do wish to jump in the sea later tonight. I think I'll do that about nearly midnight or something, and shouldn't tell people exactly what time. They'll come and try to drown me. Now it's dangerous in the hood where I live. Bloody dangerous, mate, dangerous. Now yeah, see, it's still really warm at that time, so just storm. I'm gonna run at the water just before impact of the facial region. I close my eyes and just years ago I kind of forgot to close my eyelids and tore a bunch of skin off my eyeballs, and God, that salt water scratched the shit out of my, more of his shit, scratched the shit out of my eyeballs. Oh, that hurt. So, note to self, when you're running straight into salt water especially, or in water, and just running in and just before impact of your face, close your eyelids. That's the lesson of the day.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.